like a Hellcat.
Hey everyone, this is Matt the EmeraldAvenger, and welcome to this video. In today's video, we're actually talking about the few changes that came from the what you would call it, the community created experimental card that was also basically a rehash of the like, trying to think what it's called, the April Fool's patch that came out that had a bunch of wacky changes, including Hanzo basically at Scatter Arrow back and a bunch of other crazy stuff like that. Well, this other one, the one that came out more recently, included a bunch of community-made changes. They basically took content creators and pros and asked them what kind of weird changes they would want and threw them all into a patch. The thing is, several of them are now making their way into normal Overwatch, including one for Moira, which allows her, when using Fade, to now jump much higher when using the ability. Oh! Holy crap! Hold on. That is insane! That is actually insane! Who greenlit this? That's actually, like, extremely overpowered. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of what I wanted for her, but now that I see it, I think I regret that that is actually insane. That actually kind of blows my mind, that they went that far with it. That is, well, okay. Like that literally makes her even more of a dive. I mean, I'm glad she's being pushed into the dive direction, because that's kind of what I'm wanting. I kind of want there to be, like, I know they want every character to be viable in every situation, but I would like it to be where there's characters of support, tank, and DPS that are good at diving, characters that are good at just anchoring in defense on all three, and those that are good in death balls. Not necessarily like dive, but like just being able to stay face first in a fight for a while. And I am glad they did this with Moira, but geez, that's first, it's gonna take some getting used to. Secondly, it's really powerful. Next hero is Reinhardt. He now deals an additional 200 damage within a effectively 2 meter range from his impact with his Earth Shatter, so 1.75 meters, and he deals an additional 200 damage. I'm trying to get someone that I think he'll one-shot Reaper with it. We'll see real quick. Also, didn't they announce like 2 years ago that they're going to add an instant ult button to the test range, and they've still yet to do that? What the heck is with that? Come on, Blizzard. Y'all are really slacking. This is the first major content we've gotten in a while. Why can't we have stuff you promised a long time ago, though? What the heck, guys? Alright, so if I walk up literally right to this Reaper, I kill him with Earth Shatter. How much health do I have? 500. So, well, no, because it'll be going through armor. So let's just go Roadhog. We can smack him too, because he gives us charge. So
Do I have your attention?
Double kill. Double kill.
take me a minute. Sorry. All right, well, let's see how much it leaves Roadhog with, because it should take just shy of half his health, like 25 damage less than half his health. That's insane. I do actually love this for Reinhardt. I imagine whenever Overwatch 2 comes out and he has the more controllable charge and the 2 fire strikes, he is literally going to be a bruiser like Roadhog is, which is actually kind of insane. So the one I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Hanzo, this now bounces. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I'm actually kind of glad about that, mainly just because I miss with it a lot, and so having the ability to just not miss. Oh wait, yeah, he was already low. I'm like, how did he die so quickly? Being able to just not miss is gonna be great. I saw someone earlier was able to hit Tracer. Was able to one-shot Tracer from behind with this. I'm gonna try to do it well.
Strike like lightning.
Yeah, kind of insane. I actually do like this change. I like that they're giving him some essence of Scatter Arrow back. I definitely hope that one of his PvE changes is that, if they're gonna keep this, is that whenever he activates it, it becomes like the actual Scatter Arrow, so it splits into the Scatter Arrow for each one, which will turn him into an absolute tank buster. Should be amazing, but we'll just have to wait and see. Next is Cole Cassidy, ex McCree, and he can now, it's a change similar in vein to Moira. He can now combat roll while in air, so it's just, I think some of these changes are just to rebalance how mobility works in the game. Like, when we get to Wrecking Ball, we'll talk about that. But yeah, so he can now combat roll in air, which is actually pretty cool. Which means that he might actually be... No, he definitely can't make that one. Oh well. But yeah, combat roll in air. Pretty cool. Doesn't make any scientific sense, but I really could care less. It's just pretty cool. The next one is for Torbjorn. And his change is that his alt fire now only costs 2 rather than 3. Which is fine, I guess. Actually, I do definitely like the rebalancing, because it just doesn't feel like it just consistently, especially whenever you're not playing at like literally right here, it doesn't feel like it's worth its ammo sometimes. So I'm definitely glad for this change. Definitely making me able to more effectively duel a Reaper or a Roadhog. Just out ammo them, I guess. If that's 2, so that he gets 9 shots out of it, so he does attack more shots than Reaper does. However, it is very slow. Unless he's overloading, then it's basically the same as Reaper. Hold on. Reaper's ever so slightly faster, but I think Torbjorn also can do ever so slightly more damage with it. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look at that later. But the last change is the most controversial of the changes. And it's that his hook now only lasts 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and it just automatically disconnects. I would like them to... Oh, spazzing out. That was weird. I would like them to further change. I don't like the change. I feel like they could do something different, but at least give us an indicator. Like, give us like the duration indicator for it or something like that, just so we know what the progress is, or maybe show it recharging down the bottom. What I would much prefer is them increase it to 10 to 12 seconds as like a max thing and put it on a resource, something like Bastion's healing or something like that. I think that'd be better. So like it has 12 max seconds, but you have to wait like 20 or maybe 30 seconds to have all 12 of those max seconds. It slowly recharges whenever you're not using it or something like that. Or it starts slowly recharging once it's off cooldown or something like that. But you have 12 max seconds, but you can use it quickly after, but you'll get maybe 2 seconds once the cooldown is done. 2 to 4 seconds once the cooldown is done. So I think that'd be the best way to balance it. I'm fine with it because I run into situations, which is why I don't play Overwatch a lot anymore, because it's just aggravated me, is that there'll be Bastions spinning around. I'm guilty of it too. Where there'll just be a Bastion spinning in circles around the point. None of my team seems to want to attack him for some reason. Not really. I'm trying to get it done here. For some reason, none of my team wants to attack him. No idea why none of them want to attack him, but just none of them do. And we lose just because we simply can't get rid of the Wrecking Ball. I think I was calling him Bastion. I apologize for that. That was not the intention. But yeah, it's an okay change. I feel like it could use, firstly, the indicator for how long you've been swinging, just to just so you'll know, so you're not having to count in your head while also having to keep track of what's going on in the match. In addition, maybe with this lower cooldown, if they're not going to do my ideal idea for it, give it a shorter cooldown. And actually, if they're going to do that, definitely remove the spawn cooldown and respawn cooldown of 3 seconds that it has. Something along those lines. Just since you're automatically reducing its uptime, allow players to have it more often whenever, you know, they're not coming from spawn and stuff like that. Like, just allow them to have it more often. Just less downtime in between uses of it, I think it'd be much better. Since they're definitely motivating you not to hold on for a long time, maybe if they reduced it to 2 seconds so you could, I don't know, like do some weird swinging tricks. So swing here, and once you're, well, like, I messed it up, but 1, 2, grapple to there and swing there, something like that. I think that would be a great change for him. Make him feel like Spider-Man, I guess, I don't know. Something like that, I feel like that'd be much better. But yeah, what do you guys think? Feel free to let me know your opinions down. I'm about to die. Your opinions in the comment section down below. As always, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next one. This is Matt the EmeraldAvenger. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Peace out.